both the things. The one I watched was just the
Oh, and we have a violation on the opening face-off, giving the possession to the Rail Splitting Piles.
Tough start. You never want to start on a violation like that, but you know, is what it is. Move on to the next play. Let's see what the defense can do here.
Absolutely. The Piles swinging around. We get a little up top dodge. Good slide recovery. Man, it seems the Piles are really trying to attack the short sticks here on the nears. Do you think that's going to be a successful strategy to become victorious at the end of the game?
Yeah, I think it's always important to be dodging, be a threat on the short stick middies.
Dukeman with a hard alley dodge right off the post. Ball is loose. Ball is picked up by the nears, and they're clearing the ball. Number 75 running up the field, full head of steam.
Alec Billings, 75. He's been a stud all weekend. He's a thoroughbred athlete. You just have to look at him to understand that this guy is going to be a beast.
All right, you are there, Tyler. It's an absolute privilege to watch him play the game of lacrosse. Now as the nears moving around. Open set, one inside, Max Semple. Nice little open cut there that they just missed, but the ball's up top. Quick little shake dodge. Beat his guy, slide coming. Good recovery right there.
Nice little hedge there.
Ball moves behind the net. As the near is still working around, still trying to find that perfect opportunity to dodge. As they take a nice little sweep over top, get into the look, try to feed it, and intercepted.
That's Nolan Ross there. He just made two good plays on defense. A hedge, forced the offensive guy to stop his dodge, and then he picks off the skip pass. Really good set for him there.
Ooh. And the ball goes out of bounds. Referee pointing, and they arrive possession to the Piles as they attempt to clear the ball.
Always tough to turn the ball over in transition like that. So hard to get possession of the ball that you don't want to just give it away for nothing.
Oh, absolutely, Tyler. It's not like in box where there's a 30-second clock and you really need to rush for a shot. In this game, there's not much of a time difference, so they can really take it down, take their time, and really work for that perfect opportunity.
Referees might have just missed an offside call there, but we'll let it slide.
The near's dodging. Shot and goal. It is 1-0 for the nears. Goal is scored by number 87. What a nice little down the alley shot. A little bouncer far side. No chance for the goalie there to save that. That's just a good offensive dodge and way to finish through and shoot hard and find the back of the net. 1-0 for the nears as we're still in the first half here. Second face-off is about to be underway as the players go down. Ref puts his whistle in his mouth. The nears won the ball, but the ball's still loose. And the nears finally come away with it. The LSM, number 86, Mr. Terry. It's a great little fundamental loose ball right there, picking it up, getting to open space, not forcing anything, and really setting it down to the offense.
Yeah, Jaden Terry, actually a 2021 grad, really showed well this weekend and earned a spot at this All-Star game.
The ball's behind the net, a little two-man game behind, a little pick and roll with Max Semple. He carries it up. A shot and a goal. What a great dodge from behind the net. Always attacking. A little rollback dodge. Finally beating his guy and just giving his stick not enough for the defender to check it, but placing it perfectly in that top right corner.
That was actually Wesley Phillips, 2020 grad out of Coquitlam. Really showed well this weekend. Had a good game a couple games ago, and really just has continued on from there.
Oh, and a quick win right there by the nears. It's number 66, Mr. Clark, won the face-off and hustles off to get the rest of the offense out there for the nears. As they work it around, the ball's at X. Looking to move it to number 77, Max Semple. He takes it by the wing. Ball goes back behind the net. And it's loose. Ball chasing out of bounds. And the Nears retain possession.
You'll notice all day these middies are going to dodge on the short stick defender, and you asked me earlier, that's really the best way to create offense in field lacrosse is to dodge these short sticks, draw a slide, force a double team, and then give it to the open guy like they did just there.
Like you just did. What a perfect little dodge and dump there by number 77, Max Semple. He finds his fellow attackman for the goal, a wide open shot. And that's just what you're looking for. You want to be able to draw that slide, but give yourself enough time and room where you're able to dish the ball off, and he just catches the ball right open, right on the thing. It's a little gift, and he just put it in. 2-0.
Right on cue. Max to Wesley for his second of the day. That's a good start for those two.
Oh, yes. Let's see how the Pios respond. We have a good battle for the face-off. A little trouble picking it up on the first time. And a violation by the Nears, giving possession to the Pios. As they carry it up, Austin Dukeman has the ball crossing center. He's getting checked heavily. He's got to move his feet. And he almost throws it away, but luckily the Nears retain possession. Ball moves around, gets up top. We have a dodge down the alley, a little ready shot, and just goes wide. Pile ball still.
That's not bad. Brendan Murray, usually a left-handed dodger, dodging to his right there, getting a pretty good shot off.
Oh yeah, and just a great job by the Pios of just having that backside, having someone behind the net just to chase that ball out. Just a great job. The Pios continue to swing it around. The ball's with Josh Gabriel as he tries to dodge his man. Moves it up top, and we're going to have another dodge. Down the alley, a little lefty shot, and just sails wide. Pile ball still. And Tyler, let me ask you, why is it so important to be able to have someone back there just in case the shot goes wide and the ball happens to go out of bounds? Tell me, why is it so important to have someone behind there just in case?
Well, you want to keep possession of the ball. You know, basic rule of field lacrosse, once there's a shot, the person or player closest to the ball when and where it goes out is going to regain possession. So as an offensive player, you always want to be aware if there's nobody behind the net, then somebody's got to get there. And if you're the guy behind the net, then you better hustle to get that ball.
A nice little speed dodge at X, a shot, and it just sails wide.
Nice save there by Jack Kask, actually a 2022 grad, playing up 2 years here in the All-Star game.
He might be 2 years younger, Tyler, but he doesn't look one step out of place. He's been an absolute brick wall in that net, facing everything, not shying away, and he's really, really played up to his potential here this weekend.
You see there a pass knocked down. Always important as an offensive player to be moving your feet, create separation between you and your defender, just to ensure that those simple passes around the perimeter don't get knocked down.
Oh yes, Tyler, and I know we're early in the game, but I see from the beginning that the Pios are really struggling moving the ball and really getting it around the offensive possession without either having a loose ball or a bad pass. They really need to figure out how to get the ball secure and safe when they're on offense in order to be successful here today.
Yeah, a couple good dodges, another good take there to the front of the net, but another big save. I think White's doing an okay job of getting their chances, but they're a little slow in the process, and I think that's given the blue team here enough time to get settled and find their shape.
Right you are, as they continue to move the ball around, search for that perfect dodge, that perfect opportunity for them to dodge and get a good opportunity at cage. The ball moves around, gets to the top center. Nice little dodge, a nice little shot, and a good save there. Wow, just right on the doorstop, but they can't find the rebound. As White picks it up, finds an open net, and it is 2-1 for the Nears as the Pios finally get on the board in this first half.
Aiden Lalonde there getting a fortunate bounce, finding some garbage and putting it away. Pretty good stand by the D there. You know, an unfortunate bounce, like I said, for it to pop out like that, but that's what lacrosse is. You capitalize on other teams' mistakes and you capitalize on opportunities like that.
Oh, for sure, Tyler. All credit goes to the Pios. That was a great possession. That was almost 2 minutes in length. And when you get that hard, the defense gets tired, they start to break down, and that's when you find your opportunities. And the Pios did a great job of finding the ball and getting it past the goalie.
Carter Clark winning the face-off there. He's been a stud all weekend. I think he's over 70% on the whole weekend, which is pretty unbelievable. And it's good to see him out here being successful against the top competition there is.
Absolutely. As the Nears get a little top sweep dodge. Great defense there by the short stick. That is so tough, Tyler, being able to play defense with a short stick on a field that big.
Real hard to defend guys, especially when they're getting that momentum dodge downhill. You've got to be able to stand your ground pretty well.
Oh, and a nice looking clear here by the Nears as they manage to get past center. And oh, I think the refs might have just missed another offside there.
Little bit of a quick possession there for the Flying Nears. Max Semple took a shot from outside, maybe wasn't wide open, maybe wasn't the best take, but nonetheless we're back the other way.
Oh, and a quick little turnover again. Nears retaining possession, starting their clear. Oh, and it is tipped out of bounds. It will stay Pio ball.
Kai George picking up the ball here. Usually a short stick midfielder, plays offense, plays defense. He's taking up a pole position this weekend, and they have him playing pole in the All-Star game here. Kai is an absolute Swiss Army knife if I've ever seen one.
Took the words right out of my mouth, Tyler. It is so great having someone with the ability to play multiple positions and just give your team that extra aid to fill some gaps if there happen to be some. Oh, and a nice little dodge there. Comes to the crease and a goal. A nice little shovel scoop there. Definitely won't see many of those in this game, but man, he found the back of the net there and a good bury, and they've stretched the lead to 2. It is now 3-1.
Alec Billings, getting a strong dodge from up top. Might have been a little bit of a force, but fortunately it bounced right to his teammate, tucks it in. There it is. Carter Clark loses the face-off, works hard, finds the loose ball, gets his team possession. Throws a little bit of a sketchy roller pass, but nonetheless, they maintain it.
Oh, wow, that was a pretty goal to watch, Tyler. A couple bad passes, but a couple great catches.
Really good snag there.
And a nice little bury to stretch the lead to 3.
Little dip and dunk. Deposits it in the top shelf.
Oh, yeah. When he's in that range, he's not missing.
Noah Manning there, Royal Bay attackman. Stud. Absolute stud. He's going to be a solid player at the next level, and he's already been showing that here today and all weekend.
Right you are, Tyler, as the faceoff comes back again. The Pios winning the faceoff, retaining possession, as they get some personnel changes. Austin Dukeman coming on the field, taking the ball at the top center. ball moves around, the Pios searching for that right matchup, getting into spots, finding their positions. As the ball moves up, top center position. Oh, and what a save there.
A little shake and bake, high to low. Big save.
The Pios seem to be putting on a very, very good ride here. Let's see if the Nears can answer as they find it a trouble, and they finally get it over center. Let's see if they can touch box. What a great clear, Tyler. You know, getting pressured. The Pios are putting on a lot of pressure, and they just stayed calm. The long pulls, they just kept moving it to found the open guy, and they finally touched box. Great clear.
Yeah, you would have liked to see the midfielders checking back a little bit more, especially when the defense is under pressure like that. But the goalie kept his composure, found the open man, and got it over.
Max Semple fires one right into the goalie's stomach.
Gets his own rebound, tries to fire it again.
The goalie has possession. The Pios trying to clear it. And they find a midi, but he is unable to hold on to the ball as the ball is loose. The Nears fighting for it. The ball seems to be greased up. No one seems to be able to pick it up and hold on to it. And the Nears finally do, as they attack right away. A shot and a save.
Big save, and White's closest when the ball goes out. White's going to get the ball there. Unfortunate bounce, big save, and an unfortunate call for the Pios there.
All right, they're going to try to clear it again. Having a little bit more success here, finding a short stick and finally making it over to the center. The ball moves in the offensive possession. The Nears seem to be putting on some light pressure. You know what, Tyler? I'd like to see Austin Dukeman dodge a little bit more.
Well, there he goes.
Oh, and he is level, but not before giving it up, and a goal for the Nears.
Take a hit to make a play.
Oh yeah, that is called putting your body on the line for the benefit of the team, and Austin Dukeman did it right there.
Couple of big bodies colliding there. Conrad Squarick, Austin Dukeman, both well over 200 pounds, both hitting the deck. Goal.
Face-off clearly won by the Pios. Take it back in their own possession. Try to get a nice clear. Ooh, Max Semple almost got the check there. But Declan is able to hold on to the ball. Oh, unable to, excuse me. As the Pios take control, the ball becomes loose again. Nears pick it up, take it behind the net. Gonna try to set up their clear and get the ball into the offensive side of the field.
This is a situation where you want to have the midfielders checking back for the ball, getting it from the goalie or the close defender down here, and legging it out. Always tough to have poles making a bunch of passes. Never really a good thing comes out of it unless you have truly sure-handed defenders.
Tyler, I know I mentioned it earlier in the game, but the really key for the Pilots to be successful here is not forcing anything, as you saw right there. They tried to force it on the clear. Not the best pass, not the best handle, and the Nears almost got a great scoring opportunity right there.
Yeah, it seems already that the rail-spitting Pios mantra is to slow it down a little bit, be patient, dodge, draw a slide, find a guy, whereas the Nears mantra is to just play fast, get open, get their sticks free, let it fly.
Bit of a size matchup here as the midi dodges, switches hands, moves it behind the net. Comes across hard, a one-handed shot and just goes wide. Players chasing it out of bounds and it will stay. Pile ball.
Josh Gabriel there with a good hard take from the X position. Defended well, forced him to take a tough shot, still got it off. Remains white ball.
Ball moving around, finally gets to top center where we're going to see another dodge. Down the alley, lefty shot, great save. And the Nears gain possession as they transition up the field, looking for an odd man opportunity. Almost threw it away, but luckily they were able to get the ball back. So they work it around, switch personnel, and finally set up for their offensive possession. Little two-man game from the wing there, pick and roll. Well defended by the Pios. The ball moves up. A lot of open field at the top. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, that's good D.
That is great D. Dukeman stopped him right in his tracks right there. That is just good fundamental positioning by just big, strong kid. Great defensive play. Oh, and a little bit of a breakdown there for the Nears as the Pios bang another one. A little breakdown, fed it quick inside, and a quick goal by number 88.
I think that goal was actually scored by LaChance from Royal Bay.
Oh,
Sorry.
pardon me, Tyler.
Sun's in her eyes a little bit over here.
Oh,
88
yes.
and 55 look pretty similar, but I think that one was scored by 55, LaChance. On a good feed from the other 55, Josh Gabriel.
Oh, and a quick possession and a goal right off the face-off. A great fast break there, a great feed by the Nears. They add another one as they head right back to the face-off line.
Back-to-back transition goals, one each way. That's what I talked about before the game. I think that's what players with this skill level are able to do.
Right you are, Tyler. Right you are. Oh. Ooh, and Tyler, for a second there, I thought we were going to have 3 transition goals in a row. But the blue team was able to hold them down, retain the ball, and try their clear, but they just turned it over. Pile ball, force inside, and picked off by the goalie.
Kask has shown all weekend that he's aggressive on those cross-crease passes. If he's able to make a play on it, he's not shy to. Again, middies need to be checking back for the ball here, really working hard to give their goalie an outlet.
Oh, a little trouble here with the Eagle exchange, but they seem to have no promise. Blue picks it up again. Hole carries it into the offensive zone, dishes it off, and goes to change. Nears setting it up, ball behind the net. The final 6 guy finally comes onto the field, so they move it up to him. He drags across the top. And a nice little shot there. Sailed wide, but still will be near ball.
Heads out to the sideline where we've got a packed house here.
Oh,
Sidelines are a ram fest.
Absolutely, Tyler. People bringing chairs, blankets, whatever they can do to get comfortable to watch some great lacrosse here.
Good little check there.
Oh, and a nice little cross crease opportunity there the feeder wasn't able to hang on to the ball, and it will be a change of possession. It'll be Pio ball starting on the goal line in their own zone.
That ends the first half.
What a great first half of lacrosse here. We got to see some good, we got to see some bad. I'm sure these top tier coaches will bring their respective teams in and try to change up the game plan a little bit, make a few adjustments, and I'm excited to see the second half and what they bring to the table.
Yeah, I think both coaches are going to make adjustments here. I think the Nears are really going to focus on slowing the ball down a little bit, making sure that the chances they take are quality chances. And I think the Pios are going to force the issue a little bit more. I think that they want to get going a little faster, get their sets in a little quicker, and start dodging those middies, getting the ball spinning a little faster in their possessions.
Oh, absolutely, Tyler. They definitely need to do that. But first and foremost, I think the coach is going to be talking about is really ball control. All right, you can't score goals if you don't have the ball, and right now it seems a little off right now. They seem to be throwing passes all over the place. They really need to settle down and focus and really eliminate those mental mistakes as they proceed into the second half.
Yeah, it's big. You control the ball, you control the game. That's what this sport is. If you have the ball, you have a better chance of winning. The team that has the ball more often is more likely to win.
Yes, you are. And we'll be right back for the second half action of this All-Star game at Langley Events Center. And we are back for the second half action of this All-Star game between the Pios and the Nears. Tyler, what is the score right now?
To be honest, I have no idea, Connor.
Well, it's all right. We've just been informed by the man upstairs that it is 5-3 for the Nears as the second half begins. Pios hold possession. They're trying to get into the offensive zone as Declan is yard sailed. The ball is loose. And the Nears pick it up, but are unable to retain possession as the ball falls right back into the Pios stick.
Getting close to a 30-second violation here,
but
he touches it in.
Yes, you are, Tyler. And this 30-second rule is a little bit new for them. They don't really understand it. They haven't really been introduced. They don't play with it in their community teams. How different is it to play with a 30-second clock versus not?
Basically, you just got to get the ball into the other team's restraining box. As soon as you gather possession, you have 30 seconds to do that. These guys are familiar with box lacrosse. They have a 30-second clock all the time. They get it. They understand the timing. It's nothing new to them. So for guys here, I don't think it's an issue. But when another team's putting pressure on you, it makes things a lot tougher.
Here's clear in center, touching the offensive zone as they work it around. Quick little shimmy from up top, and a shot, and a goal! What a nice little quick first step, Tyler. And that's the key, really creating separation on that first move and able to open up your hands and really let the ball go full speed.
Yeah, he got his hands free. Didn't take too long to get the shot off. Puts it away. Should have been a slide there from the nears, but you know, it is what it is.
As the Pios chip away 1 goal at a time. They're down by 1 in the second half.
Pios on offense here.
As they turn the ball over. We mentioned possession is a big thing that the Pios needed to be successful in the second half. And they got lucky here with a call. It'll retain white ball.
Have to be able to spin the ball around the perimeter. Absolutely key if you want to be successful in this sport.
Oh, absolutely. You need all the time you can with the ball, as much time on offense as you can, and you can't score if you don't have the ball, Tyler. The Pios force it inside and unable to capitalize on the opportunity. The nearest goalie holds the ball, throws a nice little stretch pass to the midfield as they easily clear center and get it into the offensive zone. Tyler, I just want to bring it back to this initial dodge right here. What a great job by the Pios of really using the full 50 yards of the field and really using all the speed and getting a running start to try to beat their guy.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to get that jump on your man. If you're getting a full head of steam running at him, he's flat-footed, you're just going to blow by him, and that's basically what happened there. Just a little bit of a jam, a force inside, turnover, but it's a good dodge to initiate it. Nice dodge, nice pass, nice shot, nice save.
Oh, and what a diving effort to try to keep the ball in play, but is unsuccessful as he turns the ball over, and now the Pios will attempt to clear the ball out of their defensive zone.
Max Semple blew by his guy at X. Nice feed inside to Noah Manning. Made a good fake and shot. Just a big save there.
Oh, and a forced pass by the Pios, turning the ball over yet again, giving possession back to the Nears. Will set up on offense with a tired D. Hopefully they can hold, but we shall see. To take the ball behind the net, shorty on shorty. The slide comes, and a great short stick effort, but is able to find the open man to bury in the back of the net. We seem to have an injury on the field. Seems to getting up pretty quick. He seems to be all right as he limps off the field. We hope all the best for him. And Tyler, what a great day for some lacrosse. A beautiful day outside. This is the 3rd year we've done this Pro D Jamboree. Just talk to listeners about it. What makes this so successful, and why do college coaches keep coming back and keep raving about this day?
To be honest with you, Connor, we've had great weather the last 2 years. We've had college recruiters here watching the event. We've had a bunch of games being played, competition from all over BC. It's a nice day. The professional day in Vancouver is a day for everybody to get off of school. They have the day off. It's a government day off of school, and so all the players are not missing anything, and it's better than playing Fortnite sitting on their couch. So we're happy to have them. It's been great competition. We've seen results, some kids getting recruited to universities, and that's really what this whole thing is about, is getting guys exposure without forcing them to travel to the States and go to some of those bigger showcases.
And as you said that, the Nears stuffed on the crease. Great save by the Pios as they attempt to clear the ball.
Dalziel in net, Nanaimo District Secondary School goalie. He's been hot this half.
Oh.
He's been hot.
Oh, and what a smart IQ play from Max Semple, keeping his feet onside, but reaching his stick to knock the ball loose and retain and get possession back as they push transition and try to get something quick here. And a goal. Wow. What a play, Tyler, by Max Semple. First, he starts the turnover, then he finds the open man for him to bury and put his team up by another goal.
Tough goal, too. Getting to the front of the net, taking a hit. That's the places you need to be if you want to be successful. Get to the front of the net, sacrifice the body a little bit. Your team scores a goal, you're up.
That's got to hurt for the Pios, though. A goal off a lazy transition play, resulting in another goal, and hopefully they can battle back, but they found some luck here as the Nears face-off violation. Will stay Pio ball as the face-off man dishes it off and goes off to get fresh legs out there. Ball goes behind the net. Pio seem to have the Nears all spread out as they throw back to the top. Let's see if they can find another slide. Duke him in with a lefty shot, just sails wide. But it's still Pio ball.
I want to see the Pios continue being aggressive this possession. Keep it spinning, keep dodging. Once you dodge, you draw that slide, move it, dodge again, move it, dodge again. Really good check there by Jaden Terry, 2021 grad from Pacific Coast Lacrosse. Really had a good weekend, strong enough to earn a spot here in the All-Star game.
Oh, a long stretch pass, but unable to handle it as the Pios get the ball back. Austin Dukeman running it up the sideline, turns it to the middle of the field, moves it up to a defender. And they do a great job of finding the attackman to secure stick. Oh! And a hit on the back, and that definitely will be a flag by the official. The Pios go on the man up.
First power play of the day here. We saw Conrad square it there over by the sideline. An illegal body check, push from behind. He'll serve a penalty, and we'll get to see a power play here, which is pretty exciting with the talent we have on the field right now.
Pios working the ball at the top. They have one more offensive player. Let's see if they can find an opening. Tyler, what are some keys for the power play? How are the Pios going to be able to find the back of the net here?
You want to be a threat. Every time you get the ball, you got to be a threat. Draw someone out of position, dish it to the next guy until you have a wide open shot, and hopefully you can tuck that one.
The Pios.
Poor ball movement here on the perimeter so far in this power play, and it looks like it might result almost in a turnover there.
And the Nears successfully killed the penalty as Conrad Squarick trots back onto the field to get his man and set back up. We are 6 on 6 here at the Langley Event Center.
Not only did the Pios not get a shot there, they didn't even really get a sniff towards the front of the net. So that's gotta be better the next time they have an opportunity.
Right you are, as the defender's 6 skills showing very much right there as he picks it up one hand and carries it up to the attackman. Nears holding the ball as they change their midfields, moving it back up. Oh, and a violation from the Nears. They stepped in the crease. That is a crease violation. Change possession, and the Nears make him pay again with yet another turnover by the Pios on the clear. The Nears stretch their lead furthermore going into the second half of lacrosse.
Unfortunate turnover there. Tried to put the ball into his right hand, stick into his right hand, ball slipped out, breakaway the other way. It's tough to miss one of those.
Tough indeed. The goalie virtually has no chance saving the ball right there.
Callum Monroe scoops up the loose ball there. We haven't seen much from him today, but he's been one of the better players out here all weekend. Really just a menace, dodging short sticks up top. Gets his hands free and has a hard alley shot with his right hand.
The thing I like about Monroe's game is he's a very physical dodger. You know, he really gets into his guy. He really makes him have to play good, tough defense, and he dodges with speed, which makes any defender's job very difficult.
Semple there with almost a highlight reel pass to his teammate who just drops it.
And yet another turnover. Let's see if they can capitalize, and Max Semple puts it in stick side high, right into the top left corner. What a shot, Tyler.
That was a snipe if I've ever seen one.
With time, room, and no defender to check his hands, Max Semple is scoring that 10 times out of 10.
Most of the players out here, Connor, are uncommitted, looking for recruiting scholarship opportunities. You know, that's why they're here. That's their goal. Those are their dreams, and it's really showing. The work they've put in leading up to this tournament, it's really paying off here. A lot of skill on the field today.
A lot of skill is right. I cannot wait to see in a couple of years a lot of these guys playing NCAA, KUFLA, or any type of collegiate lacrosse to really improve their game. Because the talent's there, the coaches are watching, and it's just a matter of time before each one of these players gets an opportunity to play at the collegiate level. And a nice little underneath dodge, but the pass just misses the stick. As the possession will change. It will be Pio ball deep into their own zone. Oh, excuse me. The ref made a mistake. It will retain near ball as they work it around. Odd man opportunity here. White finally gets in, settles up, and a little sweep, and a nice little shot that goes wide.
Nice job getting his hands free, brushing his shoulder with the picker there, getting to the middle of the field, getting a good shot off.
A nice little dodge and dish, a shot, and a great save there by the goalie. The ball's loose. The Pios pick it up. Pushing transition, they have numbers. Oh, and a backhand just goes wide. What a great transition opportunity, though.
Real good effort. Good handle. Good attempt. Just wide.
Pios playing a lot of defense here. Working it around, trying to give their defense a little breather. As they dodge from behind the net.
3 short stick D middies out here. Really good opportunity for the Nears to take advantage of this. I'm sorry, the Pios to take advantage of this. Hard dodge.
Oh, and Gabriel just loses it before getting in front of the net. A little 1-on-4 action will get you into trouble. As transition moves the other way, down to the crease, a little shot and a great save. What a great job by that goalie, standing his ground, making himself look big, and making the player shoot right at his stick.
That's the 3rd or 4th time he's made a point-blank save today. Really impressive.
Impressive indeed, Tyler. Nears a little catch and dish, little shot, and just sails high.
Manning, always finding himself open. Getting to the front of the net, off ball, on ball. He's always there, giving his team a chance to score. He puts a couple of those on net, and he's got 3 or 4 goals already this game. Force feed. Battle for a loose ball now.
Nears pick it up. Goalie comes out to challenge. Recovers in time, but is beat 5-hole with a nice little bouncer.
Really good loose ball there by Cole Lowe. Dodging, drawing a double, moving it, and then Alec Billings, sorry. Just impressive there. Hitch move, gets underneath, little fake, tucks it 5-hole.
On the offensive side of the ball, the Nears have done a phenomenal job. Off ball, players moving their feet. Tyler, why is it so important for people who don't have the ball in the stick to be moving consistently and trying to get themselves open?
You want to keep your defenders thinking. You know, if your defender's able to just stand in one spot, know where you are, and be able to help his defensive partners in any situation, it's going to be tough to create offense. So you want to be moving, have your defender's head on a swivel, have him moving around. Creates a little bit of confusion for the defense and gives you better chance to score goals. Nice little check there by Conrad Squarick on the sideline. Forces a turnover, another turnover, costing the Pios here.
Max Semple, nice dodge underneath, great defense. He redodges, beats 2 guys, but is tripped up. But is still able to give the ball out.
Beats 2 guys, gets tripped up, hits the deck, throws an overhead backhand flip to a guy who's wide open. Really, really good play there by Max Semple.
Oh.
The boys are trying to get a little crafty here. Reverse backhand flip pass to nobody. Almost a turnover. Nears keep the ball.
Here's a little short stick dodge from up top. Finds the top side. Shot. And finds the back of the net. Goalie ball breaking out.
Good D there, forcing him down the alley, leaving him with nothing but a weak shot.
Oh, and the goalie puts the pass on a rope. Just missed the midfielder, but the attackmen pick it up. Attack behind the net. Possession, Pios. Pio's moving in and around. They got to attack soon, Tyler. They're down by a few goals, and there's very minimal time remaining. And it is so tough in field lacrosse, especially without 30-second clock, of getting that possession back when you are down in a game.
Yeah, they're down a couple goals here. They've got to get moving, but this has been kind of their MO all day. They've slowed it down. They've tried to create offense this way, and the turnovers is what's cost them, but they don't want to get away from their game plan, it seems like.
Dukeman with a shot, blocked by his defender. Picked up by the Nears. As they begin their clear out. You know, Tyler, I really like that shot. You know, he started at the midline, a full head of steam, beat his guy cleanly. Just unfortunate that it happened to hit a defender's stick in the process of making its way to the net.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you can really ask for from a midfielder standpoint, is to beat your guy, get your hands free. If nobody comes, you got to shoot that ball. And that time someone blocked it, but you know, he's got to continue to do that, and the next one probably won't get blocked.
Nice little pick up top, finding the cutting, and just missing wide.
Callum Monroe there with the shot, letting that strong right hand shot go for the first time today.
Nears continuing to attack. They're keeping the ball behind goal line extended. Moving it with their attackmen as they find a short stick. A nice little dodge and dish. As he tries to get top side, but has forced to roll back. And what a goal, Tyler. Beating his man top side, finding the middle of the cage, and then throwing a little behind the back to put a little icing on the cake for his goal.
Just a little bit of flair there, I guess, hey? That was pretty nice. As mentioned, this is the fifth game of the weekend for some of these guys, and you can see it in some of their legs. Guys are gassing out a little bit towards the end of the game here, but they're still working as hard as they can. You know, they're trying to impress the scouts. They're trying to perform at their highest level, but you can definitely see some fatigue setting in as we close down on the final minutes of this game.
Oh, absolutely, Tyler. No matter how in shape you are, 5 games in 2 days, it's going to take its toll on everyone. And these kids being out here playing this game, it really shows their dedication and their love for the sport, and they're wanting to get better as the Pios finally find the back of the net.
Quick possession there, nice bull dodge up top from Josh Gabriel. Gets it inside to Declan Fitzpatrick, who makes a really good handle and tucks it low. Good goal there.
Great goal. Short time remaining. Let's see if the Pios are able to claw back in and force this game into overtime.
Declan Fitzpatrick on the sideline here. You can just see how big he is. 6'5", 220-pound, big lefty midfielder. He's tough to stop now. He's going to be tough to stop for the rest of his career.
With a frame that big, he should be able to blow past anyone he chooses.
Just throwing guys around right now.
Just right there as he takes a push on the back. Possession, Nears.
Nice to see that out of Declan. Usually pretty docile. Really nice guy. Right there, getting a little physical, using his size. Trying to hit another guy there.
Oh, and a nice little inside shot and a great stick save by the Pios. As the goalie's pressured behind and forced to run it up himself, looking for an open guy, and finally does.
Dalziel continuing to impress here. Good clear.
refs informing us. Very short time in the game. And just as I said that, the horn has gone, ending this game with the Nears coming out victorious.
Yeah, real good game there. We've got to select some MVPs. We have final games to close out the tournament following this one, and then that's a wrap for the 3rd annual Pro D Jamboree. Super excited to be here, to be able to see these guys compete at this level, to work hard in front of their, coaches, to work hard and try to earn these scholarship opportunities. That's what this is all about. I'm happy for them. I'm glad they've had this opportunity, and I'm glad to be working with you, Connor.
Glad to be working with you, Tyler, as well. I'm Connor Robinson.
I'm Tyler Pace.
Saying good night and goodbye.